Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 13 of the volume 8 of RWBY today, and it was really interesting to see what just happened during this previous one, with them actually showing us Ambrosius, so is the spirit of this staff of creation, and what it just did was quite something. So, Ruby was like she wanted to help Penny out, of course, and that's something we all wanted to happen. But the way they did it, or the way Ambrosius did it, was something I was not expecting at all. So they wanted to remove this virus from Penny, of course. They wanted to preserve her soul. And if the robotic parts were gone, that would mean that the virus would be gone along with it. So that was definitely really special to see these two versions, not exactly two versions, but it was like there was two Pennies. But the robotic one wasn't Penny anymore. That was just her shell, or so to say, like the robotic parts. And now she's it's like she has this human body. So that was definitely something I was happy about. I mean, just the fact that she's well and healthy is already enough to make me happy. But that was even more special. So that was definitely something I really loved, and now I wonder what will happen next. Since even though this good thing happened, that doesn't mean that things are like going like perfect for them. So there's still a lot of things they need to be worried about, and right now it's about protecting the people from mental. Since I believe Atlas is going to be falling. On top of mental, since they just use this type of creation, and not only that, there's also not I was thinking about the bomb, but I think they stopped it. So there was also that really cool moment at the start of the episode with them stopping Ironwood, and to actually see Winter dealing like the finishing blow. That was just made that moment even more special, since like we all know how Winter was like really confused before. Like she had a lot of these emotions, like not really knowing what was right or wrong. But at this point, she had enough. So it was nice to see her protecting that other guy before, and now even going along with his plan and defeating Ironwood. So yeah, they actually showed a lot of the process and how they talked about all of this. So this even this call between Weiss and Winter. So that was definitely something really good. And also that thing about Weiss's father. So to see that Weiss was the one who wanted or like decided to have her father, and the other one who's with him. I can't remember right now who's with her father. There's someone else, I believe, but can't really remember right now. I think it's Ironwood, right? They just put him there as well. But yeah, it's nice to see this attitude from Weiss. Like no matter what happened, it's still her father, and she's going to want to at least keep him safe. And I mean, what happened with her brother can also happen with her father. So it's a matter of seeing how things will happen from now on. But yeah, I'm definitely really curious about all of this, and now all of these people from Mental are being protected inside of this place created by Ambrosius, so he can do these really cool things, and I still don't know if there's a limit to it, like the amount of requests you can make him or like ask him during like these years. Like I keep thinking about Jean and also and how she can answer 3 questions every 100 years. I believe. I think that's the number. Might be wrong about it. But yeah, I don't know if it's similar with Ambrosius or not, or if you can just create wherever you want. That would be really like quite the power to have. I mean, to just ask this guy to create anything, as long as you know how to do it, that would be a really powerful thing to have. So I don't know if that's going to be it or not, but hopefully these next episodes will reveal more about him. But yeah, right now there's Cinder together with the people of Mantle, so she's up to something, of course, and she still wants to get the Winter Maiden's power. And I don't know, but I'm assuming that Penny still has it, so she still has her soul, so I'm assuming the Winter Maiden powers are still within her. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's definitely too early to celebrate about anything, even if some things are at least going better. And I also want to see more of Salem, so they haven't showed anything of her after that big explosion, like after that well blew up. So yeah, really can't wait to see what's going to happen during this next episode. So with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Oh, there's this warning again. So I guess there's going to be an explosion. Yeah, considering what's about to happen, there's going to be, or most likely going to be, a lot of light effects and stuff, so and now I actually know this volume is going to have 14 episodes, so next week's one is going to be the final one. And then it's, once again, that time to suffer until volume 9 comes. Yeah, before that there's still the soundtrack, and that's always something I'm looking forward to. Something I instantly fell in love with when I started watching RWBY. I mean, RWBY was literally the show that made me want to do this the most, so my first, like my main objective when I started making these reaction videos was so I could react to RWBY, since I was so much in love with it and watching other people reacting to it, that I just really... It was not easy to start it, because of how I was not, I don't know, prepared for it, not really used to these kind of things. But yeah, just...
What do we do now?
Wanted to share that.
Stick to the plan.
How? Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell all of Atlas to just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
But there is. We use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Are we positive these things work?
I mean, he's going to try. He's like the tank. You do it first. Ease.
Okay. We can do
Like
this.
really
Nora
magical.
and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles. Remember,
Makes sense
evacuation
considering the
is
source.
priority 1, no matter what else happens.
You sure you won't need more help?
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses. But we're about to throw a kingdom's worth of negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need help, it's them.
What is it? I mean, seeing this, of course, makes you like
Everyone,
wonder. Really? He came out right at
I'm gonna
that
need your
timing.
attention.
Penny. Damn. Look at her. Just so
Come on, that's it! Ooh, watch your step!
so nice to see this. And now she's doing that. This is like Harry Potter.
More people by now.
our job is getting Penny and the staff to Vacuo. Until then, we have to trust the others. I'm sure they can handle it.
Getting these
Should
people
end up
to a
just
safe
outside the
place.
City limits of Vacuo. Enough space for refugees, but still within range of communication.
All right, I'll focus on masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we cross.
You've got to be kidding me.
Sandstorm.
the city? It has to be here somewhere.
Guys, this sandstorm isn't just killing visibility.
Also no communications.
Where are
It's
we?
not good.
Welcome to Vacuo.
This is Vacuo.
Head down and follow everyone else to the exit.
I was actually not sure about where these people were going before. But now it's becoming more clear. They're Cinder. That's bad. The people being thrown because of the
Your
explosion.
little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here.
We do have to fight Cinder
What you
now.
know about that?
Neapolitan, was it?
Neo and
Now
Drelic.
isn't the time to hold grudges.
No. She's
Ambrosia
right
said
to be
before
angry.
that it would be bad if people fell there, so that's why I was
No, I haven't upheld my end of the bargain.
even more worried. It
I'm
was already bad to see
sorry.
the explosion and the people being thrown, but...
I will get you Ruby Rose. Today. But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
Oh. That's how she knew. It's like that. Magician. I really like Neo. But yeah.
Jin,
You have a question for me?
I do. What have Ruby and her teammates planned?
Just like that.
Been so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's
She
inside.
saw this whole moment.
Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone at Atlas and Mantle back to safety.
You saw how Jean was like hesitant, but
After you guys
she had to
broadcast
do
the
it.
feedback procedure, you'll walk through the portal at the CCT center. And when we're done in the vault, we'll take Penny and the staff.
Cinder
You told us
knows
to move forward
everything.
with nothing but your intellect. How about we finish what you started?
Not going to end well for you.
You have everything you need?
Oh, believe me. This is everything I've ever wanted.
You deserve this, Arthur. We'll be back.
You know, they're pretty... a lot closer to each other.
Everyone can see you.
Yeah, now literally everyone.
Mantle. We have
And
to
this
tell you
one
what's very
who
important.
disrupted the
Atlas
message.
is falling. But
They stopped it. Oh, that number one dad, I remember that. When they were sneaking in before, that guy showed up and...
Are they crazy? They'll destroy the kingdom!
What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
Either way, it's over now. Ironwood's down.
Oh. Damn, you self-destruct. The ship with the bomb. That's crazy.
Well, I see you're awake finally. Atlas is falling under your watch. How does it feel, James?
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose. We both lose.
Oh. Is that what's doing, or? It is, right? Damn, and now Ironwood is free again.
You're going to open mine too, right?
Probably not.
Sure thing.
He just killed him! He just killed Weiss' father! Holy...
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin. I suppose I have all of you to thank for one last lesson. Sometimes, if you want to win,
There's Neo.
you simply can't do it alone.
She's going to target Ruby. Oh, Demon Yang. She can't fall. There's Blake. Can she catch it? Wait, what just happened? Out of nowhere! What's going to happen to Yang? Man.
Why'd you have to come back? Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
Oh, Penny. I did.
Oh damn, that new effects. Like it's magical blaze or something, not physical. Going to explode. Yang though.
Fine. Glad glad someone made it. Watch for a tail. I need to make sure this thing's still armed.
She's going to do it.
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
Finally, someone.
You really want to do this, Zeki?
No, I don't. Harriet, the General is no longer in charge. Ruby and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling. But its people will be safe. Unless you...
It's the principle, Vine! It's about loyalty! Clover understood that! Clover would see this through!
And perhaps Clover was wrong too.
Don't you dare! Clover was... He was...
important to you. Harriet, you are not the only one.
Just grow!
Looks like you're getting that fight after all.
And the tension.
I repeat, is anybody receiving these messages? Can anyone report status on the evacuation?
Is Ironwood going? Yeah, that's him! Oh no.
I chased a lot of shadows over the years, always expecting betrayal. But never once did I think it would ever come from you. I know what's best for Atlas, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that staff. So, consider this my last order. Step aside.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And
Now you're
won't stop
one.
now.
I can't hold much longer.
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now. Something's
She's
wrong.
dealing with Cinder.
What? Why can't I?
Oh dear. Ambrosius.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side and leave on the other side with a one-way
Oh, they never mentioned about one-way tickets. There's no going back. There's going to be Grim. Holy situation. When you think things can't get any worse, this happens. Man, there's so much in my head right now. I can't believe what I just saw. What happened to Yang? I mean, I was already saying that Ambrosius mentioned it about people like they couldn't fall because that would be really bad for them. But that's the thing, I don't know what happens to them. Like, he mentioned it was bad, but I don't know, I'm just really worried about Yang. I'm trying to believe that she will be okay, and this is only a like meant to scare us, but I don't know, man. There's so much to think about right now. It's crazy. This episode was just insane, like for real. It really makes me wonder what exactly is going to happen next. Like in the next episode, is going to be the last episode of this volume, and I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another cliffhanger. I'm not too sure of like what they're going to do, but it's really not looking good. Like there was like it was looking a bit better during this previous episode, and like I was already like prepared that things were not going to be going as smoothly because Cinder was still around, and also Watson, Neo. But for this to actually happen, that was like even bigger than I was expecting. So that will I keep thinking about Yang. I mean, it's the thing I'm mostly worried about right now. It's Yang. Like, what exactly is going to happen to her? I want to believe that she will be okay. Like, it's I don't know. It's like it's giving me a lot to think about. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm really affected right now. Like, I don't know. I really want I really want her to be okay. I don't know how that's going to be possible. I need to learn more about what exactly this place does to someone, like falling in that darker place, like like, I don't know how exactly to call it. But yeah, that was quite something, and I'm really worried right now. That's pretty much about it. I was really it's like so many things crossing my mind, and like I don't know, it's something that I really want to see more about, and like we'll see. It would devastate me if Yang really died here. That would be like terrible news. I mean, it would be similar to Pyrrha before. Like it's something I don't want to happen again, and I was always having hopes that Pyrrha would be back at some point, like something. I don't know, like how that would be possible, but I mean, I was always hoping for there to be a really clever way to actually bring her back with, like, without it not making sense. I guess, like, while keeping like it like making sense. I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Like, right now it's about Yang and about not knowing what exactly happened with her, but that was already painful enough, and like I don't know, I just again I really want to see more of it. I don't know what else to say right now. Just like just too many emotions going through me right now. It's hard to know what to talk about and stuff. But yeah, there was also that moment with Ironwood firing that weapon at Jock, so I'm assuming he died there. Like, I don't see a way for him to not have died there. Like, I mean, the whole place where he was at just vanished, so I'm assuming Jax just died. And I mean, like, I don't know, like, he was a really bad guy, of course, but it's not like I don't know, like, there's still, like, a way for people to change, and that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like for him to maybe change after this, and like maybe after what it just like what West just decided on doing, like keeping him safe and stuff. But now it's not going to be possible anymore. And just imagine when Weiss finds out about this. Like no matter how he was to her before, he was still her father, and that's going to affect her. I mean, it's a really complicated situation, and I can't believe Ironwood just keeps doing things like this. And I'm going to assume it was Watts who just removed that, like, I don't know, like that wall and enabled Ironwood to be free, just to like so he could create an even like bigger mess. But yeah, that was definitely something I was not expecting, and it was a really like emotionally heavy episode, or so to say. Like I don't know, there's just so much going on right now. There's this fight between Cinder and Penny. There's Ruby having this fight against Neo. Like Neo has personal reasons because Ruby killed how was his name? I'm trying to remember. I know who it is. Trying to remember his name. Like it's been a while since he died, so it's like I can't really remember his name right now. But I mean, of course, that affected Neil a lot. Like she was really close to him, and now she wants to take revenge. So I don't know. Oh, it was Torchwick, so I was trying to remember it, and now I just remembered. So yeah, it's I don't know what's going to happen between them. There's a lot, again, a lot happening, and like it was already like I don't know, like it's impossible for me to not keep thinking about Yang, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you guys also understand. I mean, whoever just watched it, I'm pretty sure that you are also pretty worried about her, and like I just I'm just like I don't know how to say this. Like I am sad, of course, but at the same time, I want to believe that she's going to be okay. Like there's that uncertainty about what exactly happened. Like I don't know what exactly that place does, so that's why I'm like probably not as affected right now. Like after like thinking more about things. But I still need to see the confirmation that she is okay. So until that moment comes, and which hopefully will come, I will always be worried. So, and not just me, like just imagine how Blake is feeling, like Ruby, her sister. That's just too much. Like to see this happening, and I mean, happening while they are fighting. So it's not like they have like time to think about Yang. Like they have so much in their hands right now. It's just too painful to deal with. So I can only like it's not like I was saying I can only imagine, but at this point it's impossible to imagine everything these girls are feeling. Like it's just so much, and like yeah, in the end it's like really impossible to put yourself in their shoes. So I don't know. I really hope that things don't end up being as bad as they seem right now. Like there's also these people at Vacuum right now, or at least like outside of it or something. I believe it's already that area. But unfortunately, when they made that request to Ambrosius, they never said anything about there being a way back. So they even specifically mentioned that it was going to be a one-way trip. So there's no going back. The moment they step outside of that portal, they can't get back in. So yeah, this is really bad for the people out here, and it's going to be up to, I mean, to Oscar and like Ospin, and also John and Ren. I don't know if I want to believe Nora is also here. I'm not too sure since there was so much going on, and I saw Nora flying around and stuff, but I don't exactly remember if she eventually went through that portal or not. So something that I'm going to have to be more sure about before watching the next episode, and I'm sure the next episode is going to show it anyway. But that makes it really dangerous for the people like here. There's already Grimm, and they were already attacking the people like at this place at Vacuo. So that is it's really not looking good. And when I was saying before the episode that like that whole situation with Penny and how it was really good and they were helping the people at Mental, I was already like thinking that while that was good, it didn't mean that everything was going to be perfect. Like there was still Cinder, there was still some things that could happen, so I was still really worried, but I was not imagining something so like big to happen out of nowhere. So it wasn't just like one simple thing happening, it was a lot of things happening at the same time. So it was like Jax being killed, I'm assuming he was killed there. Then there was that moment with and I'm not going to say things chronologically, but like there was that moment with Cinder also asking that question to Jean. So I believe that now there's no questions left, so I think they could only ask Jean one last question. Like she could answer three, and they already used the two. So in the next years, they're not going to be able to use Jean anymore, or like her skill. But now Cinder knows about everything, and that's what enabled her to counter like their old plan. So like it was like really smart from Cinder. I will give her that, but it was still really bad. So to see what's doing all of that, and it was already to be expected that it was what's cutting the signal while John was trying to tell the people at Mantle what was going on and like what they were like planning on doing. So yeah, that was quite something, and like I want to talk about so many things right now. Like they just keep crossing my mind, and it's eventually always goes back to Yang, and it was probably the moment that affected me the most during this episode. I don't know, and not probably, it was most surely the one that affected me the most. I mean, Yang is a character I really love from this show, and I really hope that nothing bad will happen to her. I mean, like they literally showed her falling, and then her aura like vanishing or something. But I don't know. I want to believe that something else happened, and that I don't know. Maybe she went to another like dimension or something. Like I don't know. I keep trying to think about possibilities. Like there was that whole thing with Ozma, and how after he died, he got inside of this like dimension or something with the two gods, and that's when they made this request and stuff. But I don't know if something, hopefully not similar, because I don't want her to be dead. But hopefully she got like she went to some other place. Like I don't know. It's something that of course I'm going to wonder about, and like there's going to be a lot of theories about this, of course. But in the end, I just really want to watch the next week's episode. I'm pretty sure it's going to show at least something more about this whole situation. I don't know if about Young, like specifically. But yeah, again, this was a really impactful episode in terms of emotions. There's also this moment between Winter and Ironwood, and I believe the tear he was just shedding, it was because of how Winter was the I don't know. It kind of made me feel like Ironwood was talking about his betrayal and stuff, and it's like Winter was the only one he actually believed in. So the one he was sure that would never betray him or something. And it just happened. And not only that, but Winter was talking about how she was always going to fight against the enemies of Atlas, and not just. I don't remember if she mentioned Atlas specifically, but either way, she said that, implying that Ironwood is one of those enemies right now. So of course that's going to be like something for Ironwood. I mean, considering how he felt about her. But that still doesn't excuse what he's doing. I mean, he's doing so many bad things, like killing Jax right on the spot, just like I mean, that was also like maybe some revenge or something. Like I don't know, but that was something I was really not expecting. I was not expecting him to set him free, but for him to actually like fire at him and to kill him, that was something I was really not. I mean, this whole episode was unexpected. That's about it. So it's something that it's going to give all of us a lot to think about, and it's definitely one of those episodes that you want to see reactions of, like to see like what other people think about this whole situation. Like it's going to like bring out a lot of opinions, and like I don't know, it's something that I'm curious about, and of course it's going to make me want to watch reactions even more. Like, I already watch a lot, but these kind of moments are really special. But yeah, let's all hope that Yang is going to be okay. Of course, it's something that there's no certainty, and it's something that I am going to have to believe in, and really hope that this next episode shows more about it and makes me or shows that she's okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Really can't wait to to watch this next week's episode. So with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.